Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is Laura Morand, president of Local 2627. I have a bunch of information to report to you, and so there's a lot of stuff we got to go over. For one, because of this COVID virus that's going on, this coronavirus, I have to cancel our general membership meeting scheduled for Tuesday, March 17th. It's going to be canceled because of this virus. I cannot risk exposing or helping to spread the virus, so that meeting is canceled. Our next meeting will be the third Tuesday in May. You will get a notice in the mail sometime the end of April, beginning of May. So just make sure you watch your mail and also check the local website. The local website has a section on meeting dates, so you can see exactly when the next meetings will be held and their location and time. So just please keep a good eye out for that. Second, this COVID virus is very dangerous, so please take good care of yourselves. Wash your hands. 20 seconds, they say. I have some documents on the local website that is going up as we speak that gives instructions on how to avoid getting it and what to do if you do get it and what signs and symptoms you should be looking out for, as well as some information on basic general flu, what to look out for and how to avoid it, and also how to take care of yourself if you are diagnosed with it. If you are exposed or diagnosed with COVID and have to be quarantined, just know if you are working for the Mayoral or in NYCHA or in CUNY as well as DOE, you will get up to 14 days excused without having to use your time. That's 14 days. That's not 14 business days. 14 days. That's two 5-day weeks and 2 weekends. So that's 14 days total. Just make sure that you can prove it that you are being and that you have something in writing from either DOHMH or from another health organization from the federal or state or even city. So if you make sure if you don't have proof, don't take the time. Don't be saying you have it and you don't, because you'll get written up and be in trouble, and they'll charge that time out of your annual leave. If God forbid you do get it, just be safe and be careful and take care of yourself. It's more dangerous to people that are over 60, and especially those with pre-existing conditions. So just make sure you take care of yourselves and look out for one another and avoid crowded places. That's why I'm canceling our general membership meeting. Now another thing that came out because of this COVID-19 is that we got a signed agreement with the city to allow a majority of our members to telecommute. Not all, but those who can will be allowed to telecommute. So there's a signed agreement, a new policy. You will be getting a copy of the policy from your agencies. So just make sure you read through it and make sure you understand everything and ask all questions before you stay home. Now, if you say that you're going to be working from 9 to 5, make sure that you're actually working, because it can be verified and you will be written up if you are not doing what you say you were doing when you were supposed to do it. So if you say you're working from 9 to 5, make sure you're working from 9 to 5, and just make it be known that whenever you work from home, you're going to work a lot harder, because they're going to be watching you, and they're going to make sure, and they're going to want to make sure that you're doing all that you say that you're doing, and they will be checking. So if before they weren't checking, they will be checking now. So just make sure you're doing what you say you're doing when you say you're doing, and don't try to change your hours without prior approval, and don't be trying to put down for overtime unless it's approved ahead of time. So just make sure you're doing what you're supposed to when you're supposed to doing it. If you do online classes, people who have done that know that you do work a lot harder. You do a lot more work with an online class than if you were to go into the classroom. So just be prepared for that. So please be safe and take care of yourself with that, and wash your hands frequently. One more thing I want to talk about is we have a new signed agreement with the city to accrete the computer system managers and the computer operation managers. So the CSM'S and the COMs are coming in. The agreement is being signed as we speak. It's still going to take a couple more months for it to be finalized, but it's a done deal now. So we're going to be welcoming these new brothers and sisters into our local, and we will be reaching out to meet with them and to discuss. Just know, if you're on the list to get promoted and you want to promote into that title, just know it will be in the first 2 levels will be in the local, and just know that you will not get longevity. If you're getting longevity now, that title still will not be those two titles still will not be getting longevity. We still will have to negotiate for longevity and RIP for those two titles. So that's something we have to do during the next round of bargaining, which will probably be sometime next year. And even then, it's not guaranteed that we will be able to get it all back, because right now it's only 0.2% that we have available, which is $12.6 million for all of DC 37. So that's not a lot of money. So it may not be enough to get it for you this round, but we will be fighting to try to push and get it as soon as possible. So just know that's coming in. So if you want to take that promotion, make sure you still negotiate, because yes, you will lose the longevity and RIP, but you will still keep your prescription drug, dental, and vision. And if you have more than 15 years of service, you will get the 27 days of annual leave accrued every year. So there is a lot of good benefits, and you will also be still protected and covered. And so if anything goes on, we're there to back you up and make sure that we look out for you, and that we always pushing for better benefits. So that's all I have to report for now, and I just want to say be safe out there, stay blessed, and until next time, I see you at the next meeting.